Stephanie McMahon wants to whoop Sable's ass. John Cena wants to spank Stephanie's ass. And once again, for the third week in a row, the biggest fat ass of them all, 500-pound Big Show, is in tonight's main event. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling for your SmackDown review for the 24th of July, 2003. And I might have called Big Show a fat ass, but you know what? I'm going to give the guy some credit, because I think lately he's been putting on good matches. Now, yes, he's been against two of the best on the roster, and you've had the world's greatest tag team in there, who are no bad. But I still think we need to give Big Show some credit, because I think a lot of times over the years, Big Show's kind of had that go-away heat where you just hear the, "Way, it's a Big Show," and you're like, oh. And then he's in the ring and he goes, "I'm an angry giant," and you go, oh. Then he goes, "I'm 7'2". Oh. 500 pounds. Oh. And then in the middle of the match, he'll pull down the strap, but it's a shitey strap. It's not like see when Angle pulls down the straps, it's like the blood vessels are banging at his fucking neck. See when Big Show pulls down the strap and he just lifts his hands up and he goes like a retard. You're like, oh, God's sake. I think that the best time Big Show ever raised his hand up for the chokeslam was when The Rock was impersonating him. That was the best one. That was the best one. But anyway, after just burying Big Show for like 5 minutes, I'll give him credit, because I think he's been on a good run here.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in the main event. Big Show's
do you not think
definitely his best run for me?
He feels a lot more credible now than he did when he first started. Remember, I felt like he did feel like a credible threat and a big force. But as soon as he won the belt for Brock, they cut him out. Remember?
Oh, it was all Heyman.
No, but do you remember, like, before Big Show fought Brock, the whole he took out Taker, and Heyman thought that Lesnar couldn't beat the Big Show. It was like Adrian telling Rocky he can't beat Ivan Drago. You can't win. That's what it felt like. But see, do you not think as soon as like Big Show won, he turned into a coward?
Absolutely.
And he literally
was wearing that trouser attire with the double,
the khaki fucking. But every week he was like running away from.
Hold on, khaki, was that no Undertaker? It was more like...
Nah, I think Big Show wore khaki as well.
Well, he
McMahon should have banned any sort of khaki coloured pants.
Like, khaki, isn't he? But
no, but do you not think so? Do you think they just kind of ruined Big Show for a while there?
They did.
And then they teased a tag team with A-Train, which I think we're still going to get to.
I think it was more Heyman ruined them, to be honest. Heyman was writing it. Heyman fucking teamed up with him, so... We'll get to Big Show later on, but we have to kick off the show with Stephanie McMahon and Big John. Smack that all on the floor. Akon, Big John,
John, I'll say this: John Cena's a better rapper than Akon, and no one's going to prove otherwise. As Chris Benoit would say, "Prove me wrong."
Yeah, I mean, Akon's alright, but ain't Big John, is he? Akon or Big John? I'm going Big John every day of the week.
It's sad, because I think if Big John wanted, I think he could have had a good rapping career. And some people say he couldn't because he sucked. But see, if you actually listen to John Cena's debut album, I would say that John Cena's debut album is better than most people's debut album.
I'm a bad, bad man.
No, he's got some great songs in that.
Oh, fuck damn right he does.
Anyway, I can't really play any of them because we'll get copyrighted.
That's why we're not doing them.
Aye.
Bumpy knuckles, baby.
Chain gang is the click. Down. Fuckonomics.
Big John.
Coming at you like a Apache helicopter. Down. Aye, anyway.
See that guy that did the music video of Bad Bad Man? He looked like Marty Jannetty, didn't he? Marty Jannetty, Mr. T, and John Cena.
That's trademark. That's his cousin. That's the guy that sings in all his fucking songs.
Like, does it piss him?
Well, he does. He literally does half the fucking raps in every song.
But John's only part that matters, man. The only part I remember that guy is smashing the bottle over the guy's head.
Anyway, John Cena's album, I'd recommend it. Stephanie McMahon comes out. She wants Sable. She doesn't get Sable. Instead, she gets John Cena. John Cena is basically like, well, you want Sable, but I want you. And then he talks about how he wants Steph to like rip Sable's clothes off and
$20.
Yeah, he offers her $20 and basically just says that he's going to be paying a close eye on these two when they wrestle.
I got this little fetish with the nipples.
Yeah, so basically John Cena here just acting weird, acting all up on Stephanie McMahon, and then Stephanie McMahon
definitely turning Cena for a heel, I think.
It was strange.
It's tweener.
Then Stephanie McMahon basically just let John Cena slap her ass. I don't quite understand why. And it felt a little bit out of place considering she was like hell bent on getting her hands on Sable. And her mother had just been tombstoned by Kane. She alluded to the fact that, you know, her father is off tonight because he's by her mother's side. So, yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was strange.
It's weird. I mean, it was a fun beginning to SmackDown.
I want to kick Sable's ass. My mother nearly died at the hands of the Big Red Machine, but John, come slap my ass.
Is there anything worse than Stephanie McMahon? Sable!
No, her voice.
Sable!
Nails on a fucking chalkboard. I'd say she's got a voice up there next to, what's her name? Soprano?
Vicky Guerrero.
Nah, Vicky Guerrero. But what's it?
Carmella?
Aye.
What
Tony!
But see, I think... See Stephanie McMahon, I think her voice suits a heel. See Vicky Guerrero, I think it was too over the top. I hated it. I fucking despised it.
No, Steph was much better as the $1 billion princess. I think when she had her ECW run, definitely think her voice was much better then. But yeah, it doesn't really suit the general manager when she's a face.
No, absolutely. But we move on.
Anyway, she gets her ass slapped, and then Sable appears, and Sable says, "If you want me, come get me."
Come get sir.
Maybe that's where John Cena. Maybe John Cena a couple of years later borrowed that catchphrase. Anyway, Stephanie wants some.
He also said, "You can't see me" as well in this promo, didn't he?
You can't see. I don't recall.
That might be the first time he said. It might have been that of vengeance, but he's beginning.
Possibly, but then Stephanie runs to the back to confront Sable, and they get into a bit of a fight, and she rips Sable's clothes off, and Sable's topless. So Sable then jumps inside this limo to, try and, I don't know, protect the nudity. And then Stephanie grabs a pipe and tries to smash it through the window. And McMahon, he was supposed to be at Linda's bedside, but he's here. McMahon. He stops Stephanie for smashing the limo. Maybe McMahon didn't want to waste $5,000 on a new window. Fair enough. She's upset that he's not by Linda's side, but McMahon's like, don't worry about your mother. I'm gonna call out Kane on Raw. So, McMahon.
Looking forward to it. That is must watch. I'll be tuning in to Raw to watch McMahon confront Kane.
Yep.
I mean, honestly,
you big son of a bitch.
McMahon confronting that Kane in toy. I mean, where is that modern day? Where is the hype for anything?
All I would say is McMahon. Vengeance, you struggled to beat Zach Gowen, so don't fancy your chances against. But I think McMahon's got that kind of credibility where he could get his ass whipped by Hornswoggle, but he could also stand up to a Big Show or Khali. I think McMahon's got that in the tank.
No, absolutely, 100%.
I think McMahon's got the ability to job out to a bum, but also beat a Hogan. It's just. McMahon's got that kind of... He's McMahon after all, you know what I mean?
He's Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Right, Rey Mysterio, Billy Kidman versus Matt Hardy and Shannon Moore. Matt Hardy is considered sacred in Japan, if you didn't know. Right, you've got Taz discussing here where Kamala was from. Was he from the Himalayas? But him and Cole... I mean, honestly, just two guys having some great banter back and forth. This is when Cole enjoyed his job. Oh, but McMahon bullied him. Cole is loving this.
Taz is like, same difference.
Same shit. No, it's not. Taz is a retard, but you know what? I will.
Back in the days where the people weren't overly sensitive and you could just say shit like that without somebody taking offence to it.
No, how dare you get the place where that wrestler's from wrong.
Anyway, Rey Mysterio and Billy Kidman win. Honestly, Matt Hardy, I think he needs to cut Shannon Moore loose. Or at least just go back to Shannon Moore being the mascot. Matt Hardy teaming up with Shannon Moore ain't doing shit. It's just not.
No, it's doing nothing
all
for me.
All it's doing is picking up L's for Matt Hardy.
Yeah, the Attitude gimmick, it's been great, but it feels like it's winding down, so to speak. And the fact he's in the big beer brawl, bar fight.
No, anyone who's in that going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the same match as a Brooklyn Brawler, it's all over.
Could be worse though, you could be losing to the Brooklyn Brawler. I mean, if you're doing that, then you're fucked.
That is true. Right, Jamie Noble versus Billy Gunn.
Jamie Noble.
Jamie Noble. Sorry, I want to live with me, Playboy Cover Girl. My man, let me money. Jimmy Noble.
Yeah, he explains that Nydia's under the weather. Basically, he's offering Tori more money. It's like, I was wrong to only offer you 10k. You're worth hell more than that, Tori. You're worth 50k. 75k. Hell, Tori, I'll offer you 100k.
That's how you do stuff with money. Like, you see AEW now, oh, this match is worth $500,000 and what?
Yeah, and nobody gives
so
a shit. Then, what I didn't like was Billy Gunn comes out and Tori basically says that I'm not confident that Billy will beat... So Billy beats him, right? So, yeah, Billy wins. And then after the match, Tori makes a proposal that she's so confident that Billy Gunn can beat him anytime, that if he beats Billy at Vengeance, she will sleep with him. And Billy Gunn's like, what do you mean? Whoa, what are you doing that? Like, why are you making that bet? And I'm thinking the same thing. It's like, what is Tori getting in return here? She's not even say here.
You have to drop it. Like, you have to leave me alone.
Or you have to
restraining order, or
you have to put up all your aunt's money or something.
Aye. Yeah, something like that. Nothing.
Or you're going for SmackDown.
No contingent. Nothing here hanging.
Why would Tori do that?
It's not a good trade. It's a shite trade.
Even if Tori's boyfriend is like Brock Lesnar and Jamie Noble's Zach Gowen, it just don't make any sense.
It would have made the match better if Jamie... Because I thought if Jamie Noble's money was on the line, then you might have believed that Billy Gunn could have won. Yeah. I think once this stipulation was made, she was always going to lose.
Some people would say that potentially if there was money on the line and Tori was willing to make that bet, that maybe would make Tori look like a skank or a whore, Tony. But I would argue that if she's willing to sleep with Jamie Noble just based on a 3-second pinfall, then that's a bit weird.
No, absolutely.
Do you think it makes Tori worse if she leverages money?
I don't think so. I think this looks worse. You may as well, if you're going to do it, you may as well leverage something. If you leverage nothing, it makes you look worse. It's like anything. It's like anything, man. If you don't leverage...
So these people that are doing OF, are you saying that if they did it for free, they'd look worse?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Anyway, Billy Gunn wins. We're getting Billy Gunn versus Jamie Noble at Vengeance.
Well, put it this, if you're not making money, then what's the fucking point?
True. Is it a Vengeance level match? You know what? Probably not, but it's got a good stipulation. Or at least it's got a stipulation, and that's more than what you can say about anything today.
No, absolutely. The A-Train comes in to visit the APA. I don't know. I thought Bradshaw was acting like a fucking goofball tonight. He was like reading stuff out, writing stuff down.
Yeah, they were just handing out invitations for the bar room.
A-Train was treating the APA like they were riding the custard bus, and they were acting like they were riding the custard bus.
See if somebody said to you that in a year's time, JBL will be strutting around with the WWE Championship.
I'm a wrestling god.
Would you believe that?
No, I wouldn't.
Now, what I would say is, back in this time, a lot of things could change within a year.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not like today where you fast forward a year and they're still in the same feud. Cody Rhodes having 2 title defenses in 7 months, isn't it? But still, JBL just... It would be hard to imagine at this point in JBL's career that he would be a champion in a year's time.
Yeah, no, the Easter Bunny...
Hell, US champion seems unlikely at this point.
The Easter Bunny's going to be there. A-Train points out, oh, where I come from, we hate the Easter Bunny. I'm pretty sure A-Train was even in the bar, bro. I don't remember him.
I don't think he was.
Yeah, so this is weird. He says, I hate the Easter Bunny, I'll be there. Brooklyn Brawler comes in. They're like, well, you're shite. You're a jobber. They just say his real name. You're no longer the Brooklyn Brawler. But he's like, how about...
Mr. Lombardi.
Prove yourself, you can get in. I want to beat up Doink.
I tell you what, he's got a pretty good second name, though.
Lombardi.
The NFL Super Bowl Lombardi Trophy.
He could have been...
Did he win it?
He could have been in The Sopranos, for fuck's
Maybe he was the first person to win the Super Bowl.
He could have been, but Big John, he's standing over this like pentagram rapping on Taker. It's the big circle with the big star through it. It's on fire. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be Evil Knievel on Sunday when I beat Big Evil. And that was it. Good for Big John. But it was weird. It's like, this is a heel promo, but he was face earlier on.
All Cena's... I think Cena's one of the best things on... He's one of the best things about WWE right now. You can tell Cena's going someplace. Yeah. Honestly, the hate people give Cena is unbelievable.
No, it is. Yeah.
No, see right now, if you had to say who's going to be like the next stars, try not to factor in hindsight. Who would you say is the next stars are going to be, and who's going to be the biggest out of the upcoming generation? It would be Cena.
Yeah, because obviously Brock's already made at this point. I mean, Orton, you can see they're beginning to massively push him.
Yeah, I think Cena has that bit more charisma about him, doesn't he?
No, he does. He doesn't need... Yeah, like Cena, you don't feel like Cena needs a group. I feel like Orton did need Evolution.
Yeah.
But, yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Although I liked Orton's injury gimmick. When he was given the wee vignettes about how, my shoulder's 82% cleared or whatever.
91%. Right, Eddie Guerrero comes out, Latino Eid. He polishes the lowrider's chrome for a bit. He gets in the ring, he talks about Chris Benoit. He's like, my friend, Chris Benoit. And then Benoit comes out, Eddie, you haven't rung me in months. You're not my friend, Eddie. How many best friends do you have, Eddie? I need to kill you, Eddie. It's like, whoa.
You ever came to my house and Mum said, no wonder.
No wonder, I know.
Maybe Eddie could see into the future. Anyway, Eddie basically brings up the Radicals and he says that
It was always about you,
he's sick of being second best.
I died, then you killed your family, Holmes. You had to put yourself over.
Radicals, one of the most overrated groups of all time.
Yeah, see when they came in 2000, man. Seeing them like work with Triple H, it just fucking felt like a place.
Yeah, but here they quickly changed them heel. Did not change them heel after 1 week.
Yeah.
No, but see where were they going? They were just destined for the mid card.
No, but like put it this way, right?
No, but you can't.
I think that sums up the Radicals. Say the NWO joined WWE in 2000. Are they sitting in the front row like jobbers?
No.
The Radicals. I mean, they essentially gave Benoit the belt to keep him to stay. He wasn't a world champion WCW. It was pathetic. It was a fucking desperate ploy to keep him in the company. And why?
If I remember correctly, Foley brings the Radicals in to was it not basically just to be like, not henchmen, but he kind of brought the Radicals in. Like, yeah, here's my friends. They'll stand up to you, Triple H, and then
the job them
DX, and then they just turn on
But
them.
Perry Saturn got a good gimmick with a mop, and Dean Malenko was a bit of a
harassing Lita,
so
ladies man.
So that way, so that was all good. But yeah, I mean, a back and forth promo here between the two of them. Eddie, I thought this was brilliant. So Rhino comes out after Eddie sprays the car wax in the eyes of Benoit. Benoit's down screaming. Then Eddie rolls out the ring. Rhino comes down, and Eddie from afar's just spraying them with the car wax.
He's like he's like teasing her, isn't he? He's like almost like he's fucking just like posing around the house like with his wee gun, his wee car wax gun, and he's like putting it behind his back like he's Revolver Ocelot. He's like spinning it around like it's a gun. And he's like spraying it for all different angles, teasing Benoit and Rhino. I thought it was great. Like
6 sprays, enough to kill anything that moves. Apart from Benoit though.
Yeah, no. Anyway, then we get Rhino versus Eddie Guerrero, and Eddie Guerrero picks up the win after a low blow on Rhino and then a foot on the rope. So he gets the 1, 2, 3 lie, cheating and stealing. Eddie picks up the victory.
Eddie, you can tell that Eddie Guerrero's going places.
Latino.
He's got that charisma. APA versus the FBI. Tell you what, man. FBI losing about 2 seconds. It's all over.
Yeah, it's all done. Honestly, FBI.
Gabagool over here.
I like the FBI, but I think they're. I don't know. I think they're on the downfall here. Looks like they're going backwards, which sucks. But yeah, I just don't see any other direction.
No, I mean, the brawler comes out. He cracks the APA, the Bashrams were out there, A-Train was out there, Sean O'Hare was out there. Jobber's jobber, if you will. I mean, it was just... I mean, they're giving them something to do, but...
If there was a hardcore title on SmackDown, these guys would be fighting for it.
No, absolutely. McMahon then confronts Zach Gowen, basically says he's going to rip him a new one tomorrow, pal. And then what happened is Lesnar and Angle come in and McMahon kind of shat it and went, good luck there. Good luck
I was just wishing you luck tonight. I was just, I was trying to be a good sport. I'm not the bad guy here.
We then got a pay-per-view rundown, but this wasn't on the network. Probably because the song's not copyrighted.
Yeah, I don't know what the song was for Vengeance, but it was probably good.
It was like Price to Pay.
You always got good songs, man. Yeah, there was some that were maybe not as good as others, but I don't recall many bad songs in this era.
No. I mean, there might be the odd. I think SummerSlam a few times they went with like a pop one that didn't really work, but
I don't know, every time they went SummerSlam, I think they just used like Kid Rock or something, or...
Big time. I think that's Mania
Oh,
22.
summer long.
Anyway, main event. Big show. World's Greatest Tag Team versus Angle, Lesnar, and Zach Gowen. Zach Gowen. Right, we'll let it new. Zach Gowen tries his best, but McMahon comes out, rips his leg off him, and battles him, and then Zach Gowen is.
Aye, so yeah, no, pretty much. I mean, Zach Gowen's already got one leg, and then McMahon comes out with a steel chair and works on the other one. Nasty shit.
No, but this is just heel 101. The bastard that owns the company is ripping the prosthetic leg off this crippled kid and battering the fuck out of him. What's not to love
And it's
about
great.
that? Well,
It's fucking great. So, basically, the handicap guy gets taken out the tag team match, and then it becomes a handicap match.
Brilliant.
How's that work?
Ironic's that.
You take out the you take out the handicap kid to make the match a handicap match. You know, it's like, who booked this shit? And then we get Angle and Brock, like 3-on-2, and they kind of like don't really work well together. And
F5 into Angle.
yeah, when Angle had the ankle lock on, and then this leads to Angle getting pinned. Angle's no happy. Confronts Brock after the match. Then Big Show gets involved, and he hits a double choke slam on Angle and Lesnar. Angle did slap Lesnar, basically blaming him for the defeat here, and it looks like there's going to be no friends now going into Vengeance.
Like, I don't know what you could have done, man, but it's like Mysterio Kidman versus Haas and Benjamin. There's like nothing there. And no.
I don't even think they've interacted.
Like, could this main event not have been like Haas, Benjamin, Big Show, McMahon versus Angle, Brock, Ray, and Kidman?
Yeah, listen, I'm not.
Zach Gowen could have got like crippled backstage.
I'm not saying every single match needs to have a build or needs to have like a story or. But yeah, I mean, it does literally feel like Billy Kidman and Rey Mysterio are getting a tag team title match at Vengeance with like zero interaction with the tag champs.
But see, we're consistent. I'll call it out because I'd call it out today. The only difference is this is one title match out of like 10 where they don't have a story. Today it's like 10 out of 10.
Could they argue?
And not because it's great, by
Could they argue that there's enough happening at the pay-per-view that they don't really feel like they need to?
Yeah, but I mean, I think the key thing is for me is that like Haas and Benjamin are in their own story, kind of like McMahon's Stooges in a way, and then like Kidman and Mysterio are they're definitely going down the road of Kidman turning on Ray. So at least there's stories within it.
Yeah. Anyway, look, it's been good. Big Show, Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin. They've been in the last 3 main events and they've not stunk the joint out.
No, so fair play to them. Rating, I will give it a 7 out of 10.
I'll get a 7 as well. SmackDown's been solid as of late.
Aye, better than Kane's fucking saved Raw, to be honest.
Yeah, we're gonna see a new side of it. I think we're gonna see Kane Unleashed going forward, so I'm expecting.
That's gotta be Kane.